But I got these two exes going, I want this, let's do, what are we doing, what are we doing? And I'm like, I don't know. So they're nagging me, which is great because I just got two ex-wives who were total nags, now nagging still.
Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my shocking news channel. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Sister Wives star Meri Brown is no longer biting her tongue. For years, Kody Brown neglected Meri emotionally. Sister Wives fans saw her struggle. She held on but eventually broke down. Kody openly chose Robyn and kept his distance from Meri, but now Meri's taking back her power. In a surprising and emotional reveal, Meri is stepping back into the spotlight, but this time, she's speaking on her own terms. It's been a hot minute since I sat down and had a good chat with Tamron Hall, and I couldn't be more excited to do it again. She posted on Instagram, alongside a preview clip of her new interview. And fans are living for it. And Sister Wives, what really made Meri Brown walk away? Meri may have stayed too long in what many described as a dead-end spiritual marriage, but she has no regrets now that she's finally free. During the interview, she explains what pushed her to finally break away, and it wasn't just heartbreak. I realized I was trying to rebuild something that wasn't even real anymore, she admitted. The final straw, Kody's continued emotional abandonment, and a quiet push for her to get released, the church's term for divorce. Even more.
I don't know, I feel like dating is hard.
But what do you want?
Older than me. I would like somebody at least 53, but I'm also okay with somebody up to maybe 60 or 65. I don't know, we'll see.
Should we go for a 48-year-old?
No,
younger. She says younger.
Well, Meri wants an alpha male. She also wants to be in charge. She needs to ditch all those mean girlfriends and find a guy if she really wants love. If she wants to find a man, she's gonna have to ditch those bitches because he ain't gonna put up with that.
Worse, the constant jealousy triggered by his blatant favoritism for Robyn. As one Reddit user put it, he fears three things: strong women, poverty, and the truth. Meri is proving she's done protecting his ego. Fans were excited to see Tamron Hall back with Meri. Her sudden exit from the reunion specials raised many questions. And now, we finally have the answer. According to Meri, Tamron's direct questions made someone very uncomfortable. She validated what we've known all along: Kody couldn't handle strong, real questions. That's why she was let go, one Redditor declared. Another fan chimed in. Kody fears women who don't worship him. Tamron's a force and he couldn't control the narrative. The interview teaser promises exclusive details from Tamron. She'll share what really happened behind the scenes of those explosive reunion specials. The buzz around Meri's upcoming sit-down is electric. Not only is she ready to talk, but viewers suspect she's prepared to burn bridges and maybe some illusions too. Kody's going to be seething when this airs, one fan predicted. She's got stories, and now she's finally ready to tell them. Meri has already hinted at betrayal, emotional manipulation, and deep-seated favoritism. And with Tamron back at the table...
We had a big family, and we went through a big divorce. And that big divorce is just, now it's just like, cut,
right.
Get out of the property. This property, and talking to Justin about selling, it's all such a mixed bag of emotion. I'm in this moment, I'm sitting there going, no, keep one lot, sell the rest. No, sell the whole thing and get out of here.
It's safe to say no topic is off limits. Reddit users wasted no time tearing into the dynamics that led to this bombshell interview. Kody couldn't stand being called out, especially by someone like Tamron. So of course he wanted her gone. Meri finally owning her truth is everything. She enabled him for years, but now she's done, and I'm here for it. Others pointed out the deeper pattern of behavior. He only likes women he can control. Strong women scare him. That's why he clings to Robyn. And in true Sister Wives fashion, it all circles back to Robyn. There was tension. Robyn spoke for Meri all the time. She needed approval just to speak. It was painful to watch. Sister Wives, healing dating and telling her story. During the interview, Meri also opened up about her plans for the future. she's dating again and says she's looking for a forever kind of love. Tamron pointed out how far Meri has come from being the silent, approval-seeking first wife we saw for so many seasons. Meri now beams with a newfound confidence and clarity, and fans couldn't be happier. As one user said, Meri's glow-up isn't just physical. She finally knows her worth. Sister Wives star Meri Brown weighed in on why she believes she and Robyn Brown are no longer close friends.
So there is still a lot going on, or that needs to still be done with our property out at Coyote Pass. I have been divorced from Kody for well over a year, and nothing had really ever been talked about too much as far as the property. So, I sent an email to Kody and Robyn and Janelle just saying, hey, I think it's time we need to start this conversation.
Meri and I don't know what's going on, so of course we're frustrated. We're completely in the dark. There's no communication, nothing.
There's so many people that are like she was a fraud. She was a liar. She was manipulating, Meri 54 told friend Jen Sullivan about Robyn 46 in a teaser clip for the Sunday, April 20th episode shared by People. After Meri called out Jen for giving her a seemingly judgmental look, she told the reality star that she was being cautious and protective of Robyn. I don't think it was like intentional manipulation, Jen said, while Meri agreed. I do think that Kody Brown decided that he had this new person that was this new insider with him, and then it just became them against everybody else. Jen added, she'd act like she was your best friend, and then completely ignore you and hurt your feelings. Like that's really F-keyed up. Like either be an asshole or don't. Meri continued to reflect on her former friendship with Robyn in a confessional, saying that it was a good one, and she felt very solid in it. We were very close. And then it started. There was a divide, Meri added of their family's demise. As fans of the Brown family know, Kody, 56, was previously married to Meri, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robyn. The family initially seemed to be a united front, though the unit began to fall apart when Christine...
So we don't hear from Kody, and we go through these long periods of time, and it really makes you think, what's going on? It doesn't make you have a lot of trust that things are going to go fairly.
I meet my real estate agent out here on Coyote Pass because it's just come to the point where the family's not going to live here. Robyn, I think, was the last to give up on the dream, but she's finally consented. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell. Justin, how are you?
Morning, man. I'm well. How are you?
Dude, check out my view.
I was staring at it the whole way in.
Yeah, we're going to take a look around, walk the property a little bit, because he's going to be, well, most likely he'll be the salesman. What's ended up happening is we have a family.
Left him in November 2021. Janelle, 55, ended her marriage to Kody in December 2022, while Meri and Kody confirmed their split 1 month later in January 2023. Robyn has remained by her husband's side amid the changes, which created a strain in her friendship with Meri. Meanwhile, their issues escalated when Meri and Janelle began to fight Kody and Robyn regarding their portion of the family's Coyote Pass property. In a teaser clip for the season 19 return, Robyn wondered if the Coyote Pass drama made her and Meri's problems worse. I always had Meri's back, even when people were plotting against her, ignoring her. She said. Robyn added that they used to have a bond, though she was now questioning their friendship. Why tell me that you want to have a relationship with me and then ghost me? She asked. In addition to Robyn's comments about her friendship with Meri, the trailer also teased that the mother of one and Janelle were willing to fight for what they believed they deserve regarding the Coyote Pass property. While Christine sold her portion of the property to Kody and Robyn for $10, Meri and Janelle kept their portions of the property after their splits. After she expressed concerns that Robyn and Kody were ripping them off, Meri said she was so mad and threatened
Something I've been working on for a long time that's come to fruition. So this is really, really, really big. This is a big deal. And I've got to tell Kody and Christine about it because, that's old habit.
Action against the couple. I'm gonna have to get some lawyers involved, she said in the teaser. There's a few things that I will fight for, and this is one of them, Meri said in a voiceover. There's so many people that are like, she was a liar. She was manipulating. Kody, Janelle, and Meri Brown from Sister Wives are set to make a significant profit following the sale of Coyote Pass. The Brown family patriarch and his wives, Janelle, Meri, and Christine, purchased the 14-acre Coyote Pass property in 2018. They invested a considerable amount of family money into acquiring the land, hoping to build their polygamous paradise on it. Unfortunately, things didn't go as Kody had envisioned. Between 2021 and 2023, Christine, Meri, and Janelle left Kody to pursue their individual goals. Christine even gave up on her share of the property to avoid further drama. As each wife left Kody and time passed, he became more selfish about Coyote Pass. He divided the land into unequal portions, giving Meri and Janelle smaller parts of the property. However, Janelle and Meri didn't let Kody push them around. They joined forces and retaliated, even considering taking legal action against Kody. In 2025, some unofficial sources sparked rumors that Kody...
There was once upon a time there was trust and love and connection and a future. So, yeah, it's just crazy how much it just went.
So I've got 4 partners in it. 2 of them are exes. I hate saying this, but it's not the most civil of relationships anymore. Having gone public, we talk to the public.
Okay.
And then it comes back to me, and I was like, I'm not talking to her ever again. So what I will do is when you get an offer, and you present that to me, I'll email them and I'll say, I've got this realtor, we've got an offer. And it's a matter of just getting their permission because they're partners. So I'm just sitting here going through this, like trying to decide what do I want to do? Janelle suggested I buy her out. I'm like, how? I don't have that kind of money.
He had redivided the Coyote Pass property among his ex-wives. These rumors hinted that the new division would result in equal portions for Kody, Janelle, and Meri. According to The Sun, Meri, Janelle, and Kody have sold the Coyote Pass land for $1.5 million. They have nearly doubled their initial investment, resulting in a profit for all 3 of them. However, since each owned different portions of the land, their profits may vary. Property records show that a 2.42-acre plot in Kody and Robyn's names sold for $305,000. The third parcel, consisting of 4.48 acres, sold for $400,000, and the final parcel sold for $490,000. Kody and Robyn each owned 50% of the third and fourth parcels, indicating they likely made a total of $750. 000. While Meri initially owned a smaller portion of the land, updated details suggest the new arrangement would allow her to benefit more than she anticipated. Meri owned 50% of the 2.42-acre second plot, which sold for the listing price of $305,000. Therefore, she would receive half of that amount, which is $152,500. In addition to the second parcel, Meri also owned 25% of the third and fourth parcels.
I remember I was laying in bed one night and I'm like, wow, flowers, wouldn't it be so great to just be a flower farmer? Because doesn't that sound like perfect zen? After all the craziness of my life, I'm like, I'm gonna be a flower farmer.
This means she would also receive 1/4 of $400,000 and $490,000. In total, Meri stands to gain approximately $375,000 from these sales. Based on Kody and Meri's earnings from the sale of Coyote Pass, Janelle would also receive the same amount as Meri. Kody and Robyn earned $750,000, with Meri receiving $375,000, indicating that Janelle also received $375,000. In total, the Brown family received $1.5 million from the sale. However, they initially invested $820,000, resulting in a total profit of approximately $680,000. Unfortunately, it's difficult to determine the individual profit for each Sister Wives cast member since the initial investment in the property by each one is unknown. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown shared updates about her new home on Tater Farms, her exciting business venture with her daughter Maddie Brush in North Carolina. After having difficulties with the sale of Coyote Pass and her lingering drama with ex-husband Kody Brown. Janelle, who was married to Kody for 30 years, has spent the majority of Sister Wives Season 19 focused on her share of Coyote Pass, the family's complex of land that came crumbling down when Kody's ex-wives divorced him. With Meri Brown and Christine Brown also selling their parcels, the Coyote Pass drama has been consistent. Dealing with an unpredictable setback at Tater Farms likely doesn't feel as difficult to Janelle after having dealt with the hostile situation between herself and her ex-husband. In a new post about Janelle's home on Tater Farms land, she shared she's had an unpredictable setback surrounding her new garden area. Sharing an update on the Tater Farms Instagram, the Sister Wives star shared, due to hold-ups, hang-ups, and the wildly unpredictable world of coastal NC permitting. Bless it, our big garden dreams are heading to the backyard. While Janelle's land may have faced some setbacks in building her new garden, she's making it clear that things are still moving ahead. Unlike her Coyote Pass move, Janelle has been able to move forward quickly with changes. While Janelle may be struggling with some of her land on Tater Farms being habitable or usable in the way she was hoping, the post shared made it clear that there's not full-blown setback for the issue. Throughout the duration of Sister Wives Season 19, Janelle has been leading up to a monumental decision about her parcel of Coyote Pass land, which she bought with the intention of building up for a home to be closer to the rest of the plural family. Janelle and Kody's marriage dissolving changed her thoughts surrounding the land and her plans moving forward. While Janelle may be struggling with some of her land on Tater Farms being habitable or usable in the way she was hoping, the post shared made it clear that there's not a full-blown setback for the issue. Throughout the duration of Sister Wives Season 19, Janelle has been leading up to a monumental decision about her parcel of Coyote Pass land, which she bought with the intention of building up for a home to be closer to the rest of the plural family. Janelle and Kody's marriage dissolving changed her thoughts surrounding the land and her plans moving forward. While Sister Wives Season 19 isn't likely to show the point where Janelle sells her land along with Meri, as that only happened in the last few days, the fallout of the way things have gone between Kody, Janelle, and Meri is sure to reach screens. While Sister Wives may be showing a bit of the backstory, what's happening now for Janelle likely feels like a cakewalk in comparison to the issues she was facing with Kody after their split. Despite having some major problems in the Tater Farms department, Janelle is happier and healthier with her own space. Although Janelle and Kody's relationship has been permanently strained, the pair were amicable for a time before their split became difficult after Kody's Coyote Pass intentions became clear. Now, dealing with an unpredictable setback at Tater Farms likely doesn't feel as difficult to Janelle after having dealt with the hostile situation between herself and her ex-husband. Struggling to find her footing in North Carolina may not be easy for Janelle, but with things on the farm being smoothed over quickly, the Sister Wives star seems to be able to keep herself moving forward no matter the circumstances. In an exclusive preview of Sister Wives, Kody Brown discussed whether Robyn Brown is his soulmate. He was previously in a polygamous relationship with Robyn, Meri, Janelle, and Christine. Kody wanted to build a big family but didn't treat all his wives equally. He preferred spending time with Robyn, which caused his other wives to feel pushed away. However, Kody is now struggling to find peace with his new monogamous life with Robyn, and has difficulty accepting his 3 divorces. Recently, Kody and Robyn were spotted looking unhappy during an outing, sparking rumors that their marriage was in trouble. Kody has been quite transparent about his relationship struggles with Robyn. According to a preview posted by E! News, Kody shared more of his thoughts in the mid-season premiere of Sister Wives, revealing whether he considers Robyn his soulmate. Kody said in a confessional, "I'm a fool for my woman. I love her." While speaking to his children, he added, "I'll be really honest with you, I didn't know that Mom was my soulmate when I married her." Kody asked Robyn if she remembered him referring to her as his soulmate, to which Robyn reminded him that he used to make fun of that term. Robyn added, "It made complete sense. That word didn't belong in our world." Kody and Robyn cautiously avoided discussing the topic of being each other's soulmates. Kody's comment implied that he currently regarded his remaining wife, Robyn, as his soulmate, but he appeared unsure if he had felt the same way about her when they first got together in 2010. Additionally, Robyn brought up Kody's previous sentiments, recalling how he used to mock the concept of soulmates. She pointed out that the notion of her being Kody's soulmate was never realistic, as he was also married to Christine, Meri, and Janelle at the time. Kody and Robyn's conversation about being each other's soulmates indicates that they used to prioritize polygamy. It appears that they made an effort to adhere to the rules of plural marriage by not referring to each other as soulmates. However, things seem to have changed in recent years. Kody is now in a monogamous relationship with Robyn, and he no longer hesitates to call her his soulmate. It seems that Kody can finally recognize Robyn as his one and only true love, a fact that many Sister Wives viewers and Kody's ex-wives have known for some time. Kody and Robyn are speaking honestly about their past feelings and acknowledging how things have changed. In the past, Kody was in a polygamous relationship where he was married to Robyn, Meri, Janelle, and Christine at the same time. This meant it wasn't appropriate for him to label one of them his soulmate. He likely disliked the term soulmate because it conflicted with his polygamous lifestyle. Now that Kody is exclusively with Robyn, he no longer has to hold on to his past beliefs. The Sister Wives star can proudly refer to Robyn as his soulmate in front of their children. Sister Wives Season 19 has been a major shift for the Brown family, and I've changed my mind because after learning about the resolution to the COUGHT Pass drama, I think this could be the perfect place for the show to come to a close. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, viewers have been watching and waiting to see if the series will continue on in the future. While there likely isn't going to be any direct resolution about Sister Wives' future until after the current season ends, I've been speculating about the future of the show after Kody Brown's divorces. Kody, who married Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown in the 1990s and proceeded to build a large plural family, has been having a tough time since his relationships began to crumble around him. While Kody is still with Robyn Brown, his marriage to Meri, Janelle, and Christine have all dissolved in recent years. And with the show originally revolving around a successful plural family, things changed quickly. Kody's marriages were just the tip of the iceberg, and his family's ownership of a large lot of land, dubbed COUGHT Pass, has been a headache for the last few years. Although Sister Wives Season 19 has thus far spent a lot of time delving into Christine's wedding to Devid and their newfound love, the show will be shifting gears in the second half of the season as Meri and Janelle deal with selling their pieces of COUGHT Pass. While Kody and Robyn have ownership of the biggest pieces of the land, Meri and Janelle had both invested in the land as well, hoping to build homes when the family was still together and functioning. Now, with things having broken apart, Janelle and Meri's land has been weighing them down. After years of turmoil, it was recently reported that Janelle and Meri have finally sold their parcels of COUGHT Pass, after Kody made it deeply complicated for them to do so. While Kody has denied involvement in trying to keep his ex-wives from selling their pieces of the land, it's been clear that something is stopping the pair from moving forward with their transaction. Janelle and Meri both have different motivations for wanting to sell their parcels, but now that they've done so, they're likely going to open up about the experience, including the family drama, either online or on screen. Throughout the last few seasons of Sister Wives, Janelle and Meri have both been more open about their lives outside of their marriages to Kody than ever before. When Janelle was struggling with the decision of whether or not she wanted to leave Kody and the plural Brown family behind, she made it clear that there was more than meets the eye happening between her and her longtime husband. Though the couple had been through a particularly vicious argument at the time of their split, Janelle had shared that she'd been feeling some strain for quite a while with Kody. And Robyn's relationship came into the forefront and took over the Brown family during the COVID-19 pandemic, when Kody stopped rotating a schedule of visiting his wives and hunkered down at home with Robyn. While he'd been moving through his relationships a bit more cleanly before, Kody's decision to forego his other marriages put financial stress on Janelle like never before. Janelle shared that she'd tied up all of her money into Coyote Pass ahead of the pandemic, and after her argument with Kody sparked consideration of divorce, she was terrified she'd come out of a split with nothing. Although Meri may not have been as financially burdened by how much money she put into Coyote Pass, she was dealing with a lot of her finances being tied up in the land. Meri, who chose to move to Peru and Utah in order to help grow her businesses and aid in the restoration of her bed and breakfast, has been isolated from the rest of the family for the last few seasons of Sister Wives. While her relationship with Kody has always been deeply complicated, Meri's ability to successfully fend for herself has never been something that's called into question. Instead, Meri's independence has been something that's caused her to struggle in her relationship with Kody and Robyn, who have both seemed like they need her far more than she needs them. Understanding that Meri and Kody's marriage is over, she's been doing a great job at forging ahead with her new projects like her platform, Worthy Up. Meri, who's promised to share her truth about her marriage to Kody and their difficulties in the future, has invested herself into her passions and deserves to be able to move forward with them without the financial and mental strain she's faced. As the final sale of Meri and Janelle's Coyote Pass parcels have finally been reported, it's clear that both of them want to move forward after the transaction with a clear head. Meri and Janelle may have different end goals surrounding the sale, but the freedom they surely feel after selling the land and recouping their funds likely can't be matched. While they were likely both happy to have sold the land, it could be bittersweet, considering that part of their lives has now come to an end, which changes the perspective of the Sister Wives family in some ways. Although Meri and Janelle may be facing different levels of financial difficulty, the pair have been doing everything they can to move forward into the next chapters of their lives, respectively. As the pair finally put Coyote Pass to rest, it seems like the perfect way for Sister Wives to come to a close. Now that the family is entirely untangled from one another and has moved into a new space without responsibility for one another, it seems like the series is on the back burner for the former Brown family. Sister Wives could finally come to a natural end. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box, and subscribe our channel.